The Cursed Calabash. In the heart of Mbala Kingdom, where the rivers sang lullabies and the boabu trees stood like ancient guardians, there lived a young hunter named Benjamin. Benjamin wasn't anyhow hunter. He is muscular built and ready to hunt anytime. At first, he never missed a kill. He is a kind of man who could shoot at a mango tree and shoot off a mango off the tree without waking a monkey sleeping on it. Every day he returns from hunting with different animals. The villagers adored him. Some women even talked to their daughters to marry a man like Ben. Ben has big farms of yam, cassava, watermelon, and some other fruits. He produces many farm produce and also animals. Suddenly, his animals started dying. His crops withered overnight. He tried everything, but nothing seems to be working. He started borrowing money from different money lenders. He tried to start his farm, but all of a sudden, things kept going bad. Soon, the same women that were talking to their daughters about marrying men like Benjamin started advising their daughters against Benjamin. Villagers started avoiding him. Some say he has sinned against the gods. Some say he didn't sacrifice to the gods, and they decided to punish him. These things affected Benjamin. Benjamin began to think. He thought of many things, and he thought of meeting native priests. He went to different native priests, but all of them told him that the gods had nothing against him. He was left more confused. When he entered his hut, he found out that rain that fell has filled his room because the hut was leaking. That night, he couldn't sleep. He sat down thinking. The next day, he walked into the deep forest where people dare not enter. His mission was find something to eat. He never cared that it was a forbidden forest. Then suddenly, under the iroko tree was a calabash pot shining. And he heard a voice from the calabash pot saying, "Take me home and your destiny will change." He stood surprised. Instead of running away, he said to himself that he is down and he needs to fear no fall. He went closer to the calabash, and the calabash said, "Take me home." He looked around and saw nobody. But surprisingly, the calabash repeated, "Take me home." He bent down and took the calabash pot home. The next day, when he woke up in the morning, he saw that his looking roof has patched itself. He was surprised. And when he got to his farms, all his farms were back. Everything were looking so good. And he was surprised how everything had been restored overnight. Words went round the village, and people started asking him how things turned around. But he just smiled. Women started admiring Benjamin. People offered themselves to him. But the problem is, every night while Benjamin slept, the pot kept saying, "Give, and you shall receive more." So Benjamin started giving out more of his wealth to people. He started sharing his farm produce. He started sharing the animals that his trap caught. He no longer sells most of his things, he just gives it away. His sister Ebube was getting more and helping him give more in a day. So one day, while he slept, the pot said, "Give blood, and your wealth shall grow beyond your imagination." Benjamin woke up from the sleep. He looked around. He was surprised. So that day, Benjamin went outside and took some of his animals and did a sacrifice. Instead of that to stop, at night he kept hearing, "Give blood, and your wealth will double before your imagination." So that day he woke up and he said, "I have sacrificed cows and my biggest bull. What more does the calabash want?" And he heard the calabash say, "Sacrifice your only sister's blood, Ebube. That way you will have no direct blood relation, but you have direct wealth relation." Blood. I need blood. Ben was confused. In the morning, when he met the sister Ebube, he offered her more animals to give out to help people. He told the sister to share out some of his yam from the farm and help the poor. But that night, the calabash was shaking and kept shouting, "Give your sister's blood now." But Benjamin said no. He refused. The next morning, when he woke up, everything he had gone. His house started leaking. When he went to his farm to see what's going on, all his crops has withered. He got to where he had animals. All his animals were dead. He had lost everything again. Benjamin was surprised and shocked at how he lost everything just that night. People started mocking him even more. The worst is that the people that had received gifts from him started mocking him. They said, maybe the gods have decided to finish him. I'm happy we got our share before it ended." Benjamin felt worried. Ebube's sister kept on consoling him. One night, he took the calabash and called the sister and took the sister and the calabash to a stream. He wanted to sacrifice the sister as the calabash had said. But when he got to the stream, a wild smoke filled the air. Ebe asked Benjamin, "Why are you crying? And you have not told me what we are doing here with the calabash." Suddenly, a blind old man appeared to Benjamin, saying, "Foolish boy, that calabash isn't a blessing. It is greed. It will keep taking more. There is never an end to human desire. Beware, your destiny is brighter than the greedy calabash." The old man disappeared. Benjamin turned around to Ebube. You are right. I would be poor and have my sister than be rich and heartless. He broke the calabash and black flies flew away from the calabash. A thick dark smoke went round the village and clear air came up. He went home happily. The next day, one of the girls that mocked him came to look for him, and they became very close friends. The sister, Ebube, was very happy. Days later, he saw the old man that told him that the calabash was greedy. And the old man told him, the richest man isn't the man with the most, but the man who needs the least. You have chosen good life. Greed comes with higher responsibility of constant want, but a gentle life comes with a relaxed mind and a good life. You have done well. And so Benjamin started living his life happily with his newfound friend and sister, and everything was going smoothly for him. Moral of this story: greed will always promise more and keep taking away, and will never give you without taking. But contentment will give you a good life. There is no shortcut to wealth. Sudden wealth without hard work comes with a huge price. Let love live. Avoid greed. Have you learned something from our story today? If you have, kindly give us a thumbs up. Share this story for others to also learn and smile. If you have not subscribed to this our channel, kindly subscribe to the channel to encourage us to bring more for you. And follow our Facebook page. We shall return with another very interesting episode. Thank you for watching.